Okay, hello. OBS says we're live. YouTube doesn't say anything though. We'll see what happens in a little bit. YouTube. Okay, look there. There it is on YouTube. Congratulations, us. You're not going to be hearing anything for a little bit because I'm kind of messing with things. Yep, quality looks good. It looks like we're actually streaming. Look at that. That's cool. That's neat. Let me bring up this real quick. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, I didn't announce when I was gonna start streaming. I, mentioned it a couple times. I don't know who's actually gonna show up, if anybody, but, this is gonna be the first time we're streaming, and I'm testing out a lot of this stuff for the first time as well. So, in any case, I'm very experienced with talking to myself, even if nobody shows up, I'll be totally cool with that. Because I totally talk to myself all the time for hours in all of my long plays, so it'd be totally doable. But yeah, we're gonna hang out. I haven't been playing this in a long time. Hey, hi, how's it going? Look at that. I've seen you before, Grand Mocha. Look at that, we're finally live streaming. You're the first person to show up and comment on a live stream. Congratulations. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming. That's cool. That's fun. I need to clean this chocobo stable. I need to do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I need to do because I haven't logged in forever. Well, I checked that back. I logged in like last week because I needed to finish up the Final Fantasy XV events on my other characters. But beyond doing that, I haven't really done anything. And this is like a new computer because I upgraded the parts for my computer, got it all built and put together. So I had to transfer all this stuff over. And yeah, that was fun. Thankfully, at some point they added the ability to transfer over like HUD layouts and all that. So that was actually very helpful with making sure I could keep things consistent. My hotbars are like completely messed up on some of my other characters. But in all honesty, when Shadowbringers comes out, I'm just going to be rearranging all that stuff anyway, so I'm probably not going to worry about most of those things. Yes, hey, it's stream time. Yes, it is. It is definitely stream time. I know a lot of people have been asking it when I'm going to start streaming, and there's been so many actual prerequisites I've needed to meet in order to do that. First, I needed to upgrade my internet, which I did a while ago. Then I needed to upgrade my PC, which I finally did not too long ago. So here we are, finally. It's cool. And like I've said, I kind of said this at the beginning of the stream because I wasn't sure how many people are actually going to show up because I didn't actually like schedule anything or tell anybody an exact time. But I'm like already super experienced with talking to myself. So when it comes to just, you know, talking to myself, that'd be totally cool. But now that I actually have people to talk to, it'll be at the very least slightly more interesting. But okay, yeah, oh my god, I don't know what to actually do today because I didn't actually have a plan. I just kind of logged in and decided to start streaming because I said it would. And this is the first stream because we're going to be testing a lot of stuff, so you're going to have to bear with me as I kind of learn things. I was messing with a lot of things just before we started. Like, I think I was just finished setting up, like, alerts for, like, when people subscribe and stuff, so hopefully that's all working, and if it isn't, then it's totally something I'm going to have to work out as we kind of go along with things, because I'm new to this. Hello, hi, how is everyone? Serenity Knights? That's cool. How is everyone actually? That's the first time I can actually ask that question and actually receive replies back within a reasonable time frame and not just having to read the comments like a day later. Isn't that neat? The internet, it's such a wonderful place filled with so many wonders. Okay, yeah, I'm really liking the fact that actually I could have just transferred all this stuff to this computer because now I don't have to like worry about resetting all of these. So that's cool. One thing you're gonna notice as well is that I'm currently blocking the chat box. I don't typically do that. Like if you've watched videos before in the past, I don't typically block my chat box, but I'm doing it while I'm live streaming because It's kind of like a privacy thing. Like, I know a lot of people already do that anyway, and people just kind of accept that, but it's like, if I'm recording and somebody says something inappropriate, or they say something that's a little bit more personal, that's like between me and them, like they send me a tell, then I could easily edit that out if need be. But when I'm live streaming, that's not a luxury that I have, so if you really liked seeing chat, unfortunately, we're not going to be looking at chat on the live streams because, I don't know, just kind of in place, kind of a general thing to kind of keep that sort of thing private. So yeah, if anything funny comes up in chat, then I can always just take it off anyway. Like I can just click over here onto OBS and be like, hey, look, you can see chat now. And also it'll mess up with the audio because I'm clicking out of the window. So yeah, that's something I need to change. Yeah, that's cool. You're just doing some dungeons. That sounds like something to do, which they just started the treasure trove event not too long ago, which sounds like an absolute grind fest. I actually haven't looked at. Look at this, you get one. Actually, we should go look at the rewards. That's what we're gonna do. Like, I saw that they were gonna do this treasure trove event a while ago, but I feel like not enough people kind of know about it. But yeah, in case you don't know, there's this treasure trove event going on until Shadowbringers launches. I think official launch, not just early release launch, but don't quote me on that. And you can get some stuff. You can get the Namazu earrings, which is, I believe, the only event-specific item here. Everything else, well, I guess this map as well. But everything else seems to just be stuff you can get elsewhere if need be. An Inferno horn. It's kind of interesting. Demi-materia of the Inferno. I got a couple of orchestrion rolls, the Iasmet, some triple triad cards, a few minions that you can get. Magic bucket. Oh, that's the one with the fish. That's cool. Platinum cards. You get some whistles for some mounts. I was looking at, there's actually like you get the white lantern round, which I actually have, right? That's the one from Bismarck. That's the only Heavensward bird that I have. And the only reason I have that bird is because I actually sat there and I did 99 runs of Bismarck, and I wasn't able to get any of the other ones because my luck is just that bad. So yeah, I tried to get the Sophia one for so long. I have like 54 tokens of Sophia somewhere. Might even be in my chocobo bag. Is it? Yeah, 45 goddess totems, and I spent some of these on weapons as well, so I did even more Sophia runs than that, and I never got it, so I just kind of gave up on that one. You get all these writing maps, which you can spend allied seals to get these. I'm pretty sure I have all those on this character at least. I don't know how to check that. You guys ready to lose largesse in Shadowbringers? I mean, we're getting replacements for largesse, so it's not that big of a deal. But you guys ready to lose largesse? You guys ready to lose break? Break, everybody's favorite spell for healers, break. Cause like, yeah, break, guys. I don't even know what's the effect of this. It's the heavy. Actually, I don't remember if it was break. It's one of the spells I thought that nobody uses. I think it's like one of the caster ones that gives you some HP. Actually has a really cool animation, but it's like nobody's gonna use it. So it's like, that's a waste, but all right. But yeah, yo, you can get the Pegasus whistle as well. I believe that's that comes from Diadem, which everybody totally does. So that's cool. I have the Night Pegasus as well. I think that comes from Deep Dungeon, like floors 150 plus or something. Yes, break is definitely the most used healing spell ever, guys. Don't you know? Like, when you don't need to heal, you just use break. You heavy the targets. And then you have your bar just kite around. They can't get attacked. You guys have all been in those. You've guys been in those situations before, right? Where you have the bard or the archer or any ranged DPS take aggro off the tank, and then they just start running around in circles, and then the tank's just chasing after them, and then there's just this train of just mayhem, and you're just watching it as the healer going, what are they doing? That happens so often. But yes, how are we gonna get tomes for this? It seemed like I heard about it and people were complaining how grindy it is, and looking at how much you need just to get the Namazu earrings, which is 100. Yeah, look at these. You get 3 from Castrum and Praetorium, which is interesting. These take a long time though, because you can't skip cutscenes anymore. And I absolutely hate Castrum Meridinium. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. I don't even care. I've always hated this particular dungeon. I just do. And it has to do with the fact that I started playing on PS3, right? And as you can imagine, if you never played on PS3, the load times were absolutely horrible. So every time I get into a cutscene, I'd leave it and then get immediately put into another cutscene. And it was just horrible. I had so many bad experiences with Castrum Meridinium that I hate it. Praetorium I don't mind that much actually though. Even though La Habrea is an absolute joke. You use break and Amon in AS3 for something, just for something else to do. Okay, yeah, man. I don't even have break on my bar. It's just I'm so ready. Are you guys ready to lose break and largesse? Eye for an Eye is gonna be gone. Surecast. This is like. I like this change. They increased the duration of Surecast by like 1 second, and it's like, all right, guys, we added 1 second to Surecast, but we're also gonna like quadruple the recast time for it. So it's like, all right, sure, why not? Yeah, I figured that as much. People would probably be doing either Circus or Labyrinth of the Ancients for those tomes, because those are probably the easiest. I feel like Labyrinth has a lot more trash and stuff that Circus Tower is probably more quick, I guess. Kind of weird how they decided to do this though. Like, I can understand like some of these, but it's like, why Sunken Temple? I guess because there's no reason to ever do Sunken Temple in the story, because it's an optional dungeon. But it makes sense that they'd include story dungeons. I don't know why Sestasha's gone. Maybe because they kind of figure everyone's going to be doing Sestasha anyway. Kind of surprised Aurum Vale isn't in here, because I feel like everyone hated Aurum Vale. It's actually not that bad anymore, but everyone hated Aurum Vale back in the day. So I figured like nobody would ever want to do that. So you'd figure they'd add that into there. But the amount of content you can actually do to get these tomes is actually... I don't even think there's anything post A Realm Reborn that you can do to get them. But I don't know. I'm just kind of scrolling through everything real quick. And you can't unsync anything, by the way, either, to do them, in case you didn't know, which obviously that makes sense, I guess. Because then everyone would just unsync them in pre-made parties and just go grind them out that way. I saw people were like getting parties together as a blue mages to like go run through Tom Terra real quick. I was like, oh, that's neat. I mean, I totally still play blue mage. Like, I haven't touched blue mage actually since I unlocked it the very first week. I don't know why I went to Ul'dah. I meant to go to the Gold Saucer. Yeah, man, I would have been really okay with that if they just done... Like, I actually think they should have put some in the leveling roulette, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I feel like probably enough people do leveling roulette anyway to level up their alt jobs. So, I don't know, maybe not leveling roulette. Maybe like 50-60 roulette, because nobody does those. Right? Like, nobody does 50-60 roulette, or even level 70 dungeons, because everyone basically just does expert leveling in trials, essentially. Sometimes you'll maybe do like alliance raids if you're bored. I mean, I guess that's me. Maybe other people do other roulettes, but when it comes to roulettes, those are typically the ones that I tend to do. But yeah, the other day I was like messing around in the Gold Saucer, and I got like 3 10Ks in a row, which never happened to me before. That was fun. And now I'm just getting absolutely dumped on. Oh, look at that. I can't even... You know what? 1800, I'll take it. I should probably look up a fashion report for the week and do that before Tuesday, because I haven't been logging in to do those, and I just spent a lot of MGP on the Final Fantasy XV event. I say I spent a lot of MGP, but I still have a lot of MGP left. Like, I have almost 4 million. Alliance is crazy XP post 50. See, that's the thing. By the time they added Alliance Raid Roulette, I'm pretty sure it was like max level everything. Or maybe that was normal Raid Roulette. I think they might have already had Alliance Raid. By the time they had one of the roulettes that I was asking for, I was already level 70 on everything. So it was like, oh, well, I don't actually know how good the XP is, but okay, that's fun. I've actually done Alliance Raids a Alliance Raid Roulette just to kind of get past the monotony of just spamming expert to cap, because that tends to be what I end up doing because I play more than one character. I have to cap on essentially 2 characters. I do Trials, Expert, Alliance, and Normal Raid Roulette. See, the thing about Normal Raid Roulette is that I don't actually know. You'll have to tell me people who actually do it, because I haven't actually done it more than like a couple times. Is how often you actually get put into like Alexander. Because I feel like if you just do Normal Raid Roulette, you'll probably just get Omega stuff. I'm assuming. And Alexander was the thing that I really wanted to see. And I was wondering how Alexander queues were going to be when I actually got to that point on my Let's Play character. On Estella, because I actually want to go through that again on Estella for the story and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure those queue times are going to be absolutely horrendous. So I'm not sure if I'll actually do that, or maybe I'll just get together 7 other people and just kind of go through those. Who knows? All right, what are we doing? That's a good question. I could just go idle in Lords of Verminion for like 20 minutes. That's totally what people do, right? Like, who actually plays Lords of Verminion? You just sit there and lose. You just throw 5 games and get your free MGP. Is there any gates? No, there's no gates. Alright, well, I'm done messing around here. I don't know, I'll probably hop into a dungeon or something. And we'll test that out. I haven't actually done anything on this computer other than like Fates. So that would be interesting. Hey, look, it's Morgan. Yeah, one of my free company members who's kind of been who's like one of the big like founding members back in A Realm Reborn actually came back, and she's been getting caught up on Stormblood to get ready for Shadowbringers. Oh my god, it's actually really close. Like, time went by really fast, and I say that without having actually been playing it that much, but yeah, time went by really quick. For like, it feels like not too long ago I was talking about like Yorha, Dark Apocalypse, and all that, but no, it's actually like less than a few weeks, or 3.5 weeks away about. So yeah, man, that's cool. Only played the free trial building a PC to play Final Fantasy XIV. See, the thing about Final Fantasy XIV, and I can speak from experience, is that you don't need a particularly great PC in order to play it. It's completely playable. Like, I was playing on like, I think it was a 1060, GTX 1060, and I was able to run it at like max settings. I couldn't record on max settings because OBS would flip out, but I could play it on max settings if I wanted to on that. So even if you have something just a little below that, you can still play it just fine on kind of a lower end PC, which it's always nice. You do all the roulettes except 50, 60, and MSQ just for the tomes and for dissenting stuff. Yeah, I am terrible at keeping up with my crafters and decent. Like, I remember when it first came out, I was like, yes, I'm gonna decent the crap out of everything, and then I just stopped because I realized how much time and effort it was taking to keep up with it. I was like, nah, actually, I don't feel like it. No. And now my descent is like way behind, and it's such a grind and a hassle to get it back up to like where it's supposed to be, that I'm probably never going to actually do it. All right, so let's jump into a dungeon or something. I don't know. I haven't played in a long time. I should probably do some like alliance raids to get some coins to get some upgraded gear. Man, I really shouldn't be playing Astrologian because I haven't been playing in a long time, and Astrologian actually requires like the most amount of effort and thinking. You guys ready for the Astrologian changes as well? See, I was actually making a video on all of the job changes that we kind of learned from coming out of the out of the NA media tour, and I was making a video on that last night. I need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory. Holy crap! But I ended up stopping because I'd gotten through White Mage and Scholar because I was doing the healers first, and Okay, one sec. And I ended up stopping because it took me 50 minutes to just finish talking about White Mage and Scholar. That was like, holy crap! I need to go to sleep. so, uh, so I was like, all right, I'll do this some other time. So, I might chip away at that kind of slowly and just kind of all compile it together. But if you're curious about my thoughts on all of those types of things that came out of that media tour, then hopefully I'll be able to compile all my thoughts into a video. It'll probably be really long, but yeah, that'll be a thing to be looking forward to, I guess. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I need to spend some Grand Company seals first off. What do I spend my seals on these days? I think I spend it on ventures and dark matter, which I don't need, or whatever. Yeah, dark matter. I have like 300 dark matter right now, and also glamour prisms. Where are the glamour prisms? I'm gonna need some of those. Yeah, I have 200. That's never enough. Let's just add another 100 so I can get rid of some of these. Yeah, man. If you want to talk decent, I'm definitely not the person to talk to. I don't even know. I know some of my friends are really good at keeping up with that, and yeah, I'm not. Hey, Sophois, there you are. Hey, we were just talking like a minute ago. So like, Sophois, you want me to call you like Sophois? Is that how you actually pronounce your name? If it's not, you can yell at me. Or do you want me to call you Eddie? Or do you want like a cool nickname, or like a combination of the two, like so fed? Yeah, like you're so fed up with me on how dumb I talk. That's a good joke. Should write that one down. Watch, I'm gonna end up needing some of these later, because a lot of these are like for like jobs that I don't play that often, and I probably haven't updated the gear on them. I'm just kind of throwing them away. Scholar changes are making me want to stick to things. See, that's the thing. Looking at the healer changes, broad strokes, like if you want just kind of like really quick thoughts, I'm very mixed on those types of things, because it feels like they're moving a lot more towards like pure healing, which is an interesting change, because it's like there isn't enough damage going out right now that you kind of need to heal that much. So you're spending most of your time, good healers anyway, are spending most of their time doing DPS, and they kind of gutted our DPS options. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out, because it's like it's just so much healing. And it's like, White Mage especially, there's so much healing on White Mage in Shadowbringers that's actually ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, there's so many options for AoE healing in particular. You got that trait on Asylum. You got the new Plenary Indulgence. Hey, look, we got our first super chat, I think. Right? That's a super chat, not a donation. I'm sorry if there's a difference between the two and I can't tell. From LSG, grats on the first stream. Thanks! Thank you for that. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to the streams, and I'm finally kind of starting to do those things. But back to what I was talking about. There's so much healing on White Mage in particular. That's like, there's so much AoE healing in particular that, like, I don't even know if I'm ever gonna use Cure 3 anymore. You know, it's like that's the one niche Cure 3 fills. Is like, if you need a lot of healing and an AoE really fast, you use Cure 3. But with White Mage, they just kind of overloaded the amount of healing that you do to the point where there's so much overlap that some abilities or some spells are just not going to get used. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to how that's going to work out in Shadowbringers. You made me the healer I am today. I watched your videos when I was first starting out. Thank you. Hey, that's great. I'm glad that I was able to help out. I've been making videos for a long time, and yeah, that's really cool that we finally made it to the streaming. Guys, I remember when I first started out on YouTube, and it wasn't on this channel. It was on a different channel back when I used to play a ton of Call of Duty. Oh yeah, Call of Duty back in the day. I played a ton of Call of Duty back from like World at War to like Modern Warfare 3. I played a ton of Call of Duty in that period. I know everyone jumped on board on like Call of Duty 4, but I was like, I started in World at War and I went up to about Modern Warfare 3, and that's when I kind of stopped. I made a bunch of videos back then. I was working with a Dazzle DVC 100. You guys remember what that is back in the day? Then yeah, that's how long I've been making videos on YouTube. I mean, I started this channel, and I think like maybe like 2013. But yeah, it's been that long. I don't know where any of my buttons are. This was a terrible idea. Hello, hi. Alright guys, this is gonna be the first big hurdle for streaming. Can I look at the chat periodically and also not get my party killed while healing? That's gonna be the first test. And also, this is like a terrible thing to do. Like, I probably should have like hopped on, did a bit of recording first, and like, I don't know, I'm just gonna give that to you, and like maybe did a little bit of like playing beforehand, because I haven't actually done a dungeon or anything like that in several months. What took me so long to stream? I don't know if you're talking about like today in general, because I said I was going to stream, or are you talking about like overall? But the reason why it took me so long to start streaming is because I needed to meet a bunch of like little prerequisites. Like, first my internet wasn't fast enough, and then my computer wasn't good enough. So it's like I just do a lot of time kind of upgrading things slowly but surely. But yeah, that's the reason why it kind of took a while. Alright, Tsuki, come on. Keep the tank alive. That was a really bad play, by the way. I don't know why I did that. Alright, come on. Yeah, get the AoE balance. Might stick just to tanking and DPS now. I gotta see how healing actually is in Shadowbringers before I kind of make that decision. But yeah, I can kind of see that. Now the tanking changes. I saw a couple of people thinking, oh yeah, they dumbed down tanking because they did the whole thing where they removed enmity abilities and the DPS stance and tank stance and all that. And it's like, oh, they dumbed down tanking. But I don't really think so, because experienced tanks already. I mean, once you had enough enmity, you weren't ever going to go back into your tank stance ever. Like, unless you literally ran out of all your defensive cooldowns somehow, you weren't gonna run out. You weren't gonna turn your tank stance back on. Most experienced tanks, like, once they had enough enemy, they're just stuck in their DPS stance. So as a healer, I'm like, yes, just build that tank defensive into the tanks themselves, so that now we don't have to worry about it. And then it just makes it so that by getting rid of enmity and making it so you just generate enmity passively, I like that change as well, because again, going back to it, it's like you weren't really jumping into your tank stance anyway, so it just caused problems whenever you had those DPS that just didn't want to use diversion or something. I don't even have combust up. I don't know what I'm doing. See, I'm trying to do like way too many things at once. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to explain things on my thoughts on recent things that just came out not so long ago. I put my spear into my spread slot for no reason. I'm not even paying attention to ACT. Which, that's another thing, by the way. Like, I was messing with ACT a lot. And, I was trying to get it to work to get the Kakaro layout out, because that's my favorite one. I just couldn't get it to work. Hey, look, another super chat from this time from Eddie, from some from SoFed, from Sean, from SoFoice. I'm just gonna say everyone. $50. Wow, thanks. Thank you. That's a lot of money. Like, holy crap. You really shouldn't be doing this while I'm in a dungeon, because I don't know what to say. Thanks. That's a lot of money. Wow, thank you for that so much. Yeah, you've for those of you who don't know, SoFoice, Sean, Eddie, you're gonna have to tell me which way you want me to refer to you. Like, just tell me one, so I know how to refer to you. But been a big help. He's actually joined my free company as well on Faerie, so we've been kind of hanging out there as well. We've been talking a lot, and it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, glad I'm finally able to start streaming. That's kind of another big step for me. New big step is streaming, getting used to it. So yeah, I kind of appreciate you being here. And once I figure out how to make you a moderator, I'll do that because you've definitely earned it, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Also, you're gonna have to like remind me if I'm ever like mid-topic on something, and I just stop because I get preoccupied with something else. Because I imagine that's gonna happen a lot. Like, it's already happened plenty of times during just like normal long play videos, but now especially that I have to like talk to other people like in real time. Well, not in real time, you know, because it's like there's like a delay in the stream and whatnot. But you know what I mean, right? You guys know? Yeah, you guys know. But you're gonna have to remind me in case I ever like forget to finish up a topic I was talking about prior. Because I imagine I'm going to lose my train of thought a lot. You're testing my ability to multitask during the dungeon. Call you Eddie. I shall call you Eddie, my friend. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. But you know what? I already multitask, man. I'm a healer. You don't need to test that. Okay, maybe you do, because now we're adding in something different. I am like, I picked like the worst class to like start doing a dungeon for the first time that I've been on break, and also the first time I'm streaming. It's like the worst job to have possibly picked. Time for the pressure test. Another $20. This one from LSG. Thank you so much for another $20. Your first one's still up. I don't know why you didn't wait. You just waited a little bit. Then you could have like maximized your uptime on the super chat board. Yeah. Thank you so much for the another $20 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Wow. So here's a fun thing, actually. So at my job, right? I work 4 10s at my job. 4 10-hour days, which it sounds good and bad in a lot of ways. I just did a single target heal for an AoE attack. I need to stop playing like this. I don't remember where I put my discard spread slot. I just did an AoE heal by accident. What am I doing? So if you're doing the pressure test, I think I just failed. Like, just give me a big fat F on the top of my test paper. Where is... There we go. I got rid of the spire. No one likes the spire. But yeah, I worked 4 10s, and I like it because it gives me 3 days of like just kind of to relax. And I really enjoy it. There's the single target heal, but I got my my stellar explosion to handle that one. But the thing is, the place I work at, I guess it's not really that much of a big of a secret. I'm safe right here, right? If I'm not safe, then yell at me. Yeah, I'm safe. Woohoo! I'm safe. I didn't take damage. But I work at Amazon, and you might have heard some, you know, I don't know. I've heard people say like, "Hey, working at Amazon, it must suck." It really doesn't. I really like my job at Amazon. I'm in the packing department, and as you can imagine, we take the items that people order and we put them in boxes and we pack them. I know that's absolutely stunning. You never could have guessed, right? But it's not a bad job at all. The problem I have is the hours. Like, I'm totally fine working my 4 10s, but my goodness, y'all be ordering way too much stuff. Okay, y'all be ordering way too much stuff, and sometimes they need us to do overtime, and I got called in to do overtime tomorrow, even though it's my day off. So yeah, that sucks. I have to do overtime tomorrow. Man, that's a real bummer. And another $10 from LSG. Boo, if you pass, maybe the donations will keep coming. These aren't donations, these are super chats. I know the difference, right? These are super chats, right? Because they're on top of the chat. This is the only way I know how to tell the difference. Also, I should probably make it so that I can actually see all these notifications. Like I need to turn on my preview in OBS. I don't know why I turned it off in the first place. But yeah, I have to work tomorrow. And that just kind of sucks. The thing that sucks the most about it, honestly, isn't the fact that I have to work. It's like, it's another day. You get overtime pay, and it's like, yeah, all right, whatever. You know, some extra money. It can't hurt, right? More money to put into YouTube and all that kind of stuff, because it's like, yeah. But the thing that I hate about it is that it's in the middle of my days off, right? So it's like, I have I get Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off in a row, and I work the other 4 days. But this is like, yeah, yep, we want you to come in on Monday. So it's like I get 1 day off, I have to go back to work for another day, and then I get another day off, and then I'm back to my usual schedule. That's the thing that I don't like about it, because it just feels like I'm not getting my well-rested bonus in IRL. You know what I mean? Don't die, Dragoon. Like, come on, we're past the lol Dragoon memes, right? Do you order 3 packages a day? So, here's something funny. You know, I ordered a couple of books off Amazon, and they were supposed to deliver it to my house, as you would expect one to do with packages that you order. And they didn't. They didn't. I don't know if it's an error on Amazon's part or what, but the people who are supposed to deliver it didn't deliver it. They just kept it at their facility, so now I have to go pick it up. And I'm very upset about that. Nice you get mini 3-day vacations. Well, it's not like, I mean, I'm still working as much as anybody else does with the full-time job. I'm still working my 40 hours. It's just that I take those 8 hours that you'd be working on a 5th day, and I just tack 2 hours onto the first 4 days, and then I get my 3 days off. So I don't know, I really like that system, but my goodness, when they call overtime, it does not feel good. It really doesn't. I just gave the balance to the tank. Tsuki, what are you doing? It's okay, I'll fix this. Hey, Zombie, donating. That's a donation. $28. Is that a donation? I don't know. I'm sorry. You guys are gonna have to let me know if there's actually a big difference between donations and super chat, because I don't know. I'm sorry. But thanks for the donation / super chat, if whichever one that was. I don't know. But thank you so much for that, Zombie. It says, I think CA, so maybe that's Canadian dollars? I don't know. I'm sorry. I was gonna say California dollars, but that just sounds stupid. California doesn't have its own currency, Tsuki. What are you, dumb? Yes, I am. You forgot to say something. Well, don't worry. You can say it in chat, and I'll say it out again, or I guess for the first time since you forgot to say it. It is. Those are Canadian dollars? Because I don't know what you're confirming it is being. But yeah, I really like my schedule too. Like I like it when my schedule is normalized and I just work my four 10-hour days. I actually really enjoy it. Getting 3 days off is really nice. Although I will say, if I ever get to the point where like YouTube can become a much bigger thing for me, I'll probably consider like maybe just going down to like part-time, and so that way I'll have more time to work on videos, which Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. Guys, we made it through the dungeon and nobody died. I think I deserve a big fat thumbs up for that commendation. I'll give it to the tank because the tank actually did really good with their cooldowns. And I don't even know what the hell I was doing. Yes, they are Californian dollars. See, man, I'm so dumb. I don't even know, dude. And yeah, I'm Canadian. Yes, they are Canadian dollars. I hope that's not what you were planning on saying in your chat. But if it is, then Zombie says, I don't even know, dude. And yeah, I'm Canadian, along with their donation / super chat. So there you go. I got your back. Got your back. Zombie, I got your back. It's California dollars. We decided to separate ourselves from the rest of America. See, I knew it. You guys keep trying to pull me back and forth. See, look, I actually, funny thing, back onto the topic of on my job at Amazon. One of the funnest parts about my job is being able to see all of the weird stuff people order. And somebody ordered a cutting board in the shape of the United States of America. But as I was packing it, I was just thinking to myself, oh, okay. I guess we don't care about Alaska and Hawaii because it's just the mainland part of of the United States. So I'm like, all right, there's only 48 states in America now, I guess. So yeah, cool. Thanks. Also, I'm gonna turn on OBS preview now. Whenever I click out whenever I click out of the window, it I think it cuts out the audio because I'm not in the window, so I apologize for that. LSG with 5 thumbs ups and another $20 super chat, I believe. Thank you so much for that. That's a lot. You don't need to keep. I mean, it's your money. You're free to do what you want. I'm not gonna tell you what you want, but you've given me plenty, Ellis. So, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the other $20. Wow, you guys are really making this first stream really difficult, man. I just wanted to hop on here, make sure I'm not doing anything really stupid, make sure I got the little alert things going on properly and I'm not messing up, making sure my computer's not blowing up, and then you're sitting here giving me all this money and I'm like trying to make sure I'm not getting anybody killed while I'm healing on Astrologian. The first time I've been healing in like 2 months. Guys aren't making this easy, are you? So, you know what's gonna be funny? Is that in my long plays, whenever I get into like talking, I'll just walk around and run around like an idiot, like I've been doing for like the past 2 minutes, not doing anything. You guys are gonna get really used to that on live streams, I bet. But yeah, look, we have 37 people watching. That is a lot of people, a lot more people than I would have expecting to show up for the first stream. So hopefully you guys are all enjoying said stream. Sorry, was in a dungeon. Yo, you don't need to be sorry. I was in a dungeon too, and I'm just surprised that nobody died because I was in said dungeon. It's so you can quit your job, lol. Well, maybe sometime. Not yet. Not yet. I like to be financially stable before I decide to just quit my job and go full on YouTube mode. You know what I mean? But yeah, that definitely is a dream. That would be really nice to just, you know, not have to work a normal conventional job and just work on videos all day, play games. That sounds like the life, right? Ow, I just hit my knee on my desk. Good job, Tsuki. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to kind of working towards. Baby steps. I mean, the money I make from YouTube does go back into YouTube, by the way. It's not like I'm just taking this money and like, yeah, time to go cash in the checks. Edgar Quintero just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream as well. Question, should I switch to Dark Knight or stay Paladin? That is, are you asking for Shadowbringers or are you talking about right now, Edgar? And honestly, you can play both if you really want to. How is my cat doing? Really good. He likes to jump up onto my windowsill all the time. And just sits there looking out the window. It's funny, we actually got this cat leash for him. His name's Pepper, by the way. We got this cat leash for him so he could walk around outside, and he is a smart cat. He snuggled his way out of that real easily. We're like, holy crap. And then when we actually took him outside, he just sat there and just decided to just lay on the pavement or on the sidewalk. I'm like, all right, fine. So yeah, rather than actually take him for walks or anything like that, we just kind of let him sit out on the balcony, and he just likes to chill out there sometimes. And when we don't take him outside, he's totally fine just looking out the window. Do I have a Discord? Where's the link? Salad Spoon. Hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time, Salad. How you doing? Yes, we do have a Discord, and you should know because you made it. Yes, you did. For right now, I'm Paladin, and my girl's a Black Mage, and we play the game together. Well, like I said, I mean, you can easily play both. I mean, the only thing that you need to kind of worry about for playing both is making sure you keep both weapons upgraded. Or I guess for Paladin, you need to keep the shield upgraded too. But yeah, you can easily play both. If you're having trouble deciding which one you like most, and you want my opinion, I have kind of a problem with how Dark Knight is designed currently. There's just kind of like a weird kind of clashing of mechanics with having to spam dark arts and on all these abilities, and how you increase your attack speed with blood weapon. It just feels really weird. And for that reason, I don't like Dark Knight as much as I do the other two tanks currently in the game. But that's all subject to change once we actually get into Shadowbringers, and not too long from now. Yeah, Black Mage. Yeah, Black Mage. I remember I said I didn't like Black Mage that much. It was my least favorite job in my ranking the job videos. And so many people got so upset with me over that. Like, I knew I wasn't going to be making any friends with that, but a lot of people got really upset with it. And the thing is, I played a lot of Black Mage recently. Like, well, not recently, but, you know, before I took, like, my kind of extended break. And I can have fun on it. I mean, like I said, it's not my it's one of my least favorite jobs. It might have gone up a little bit in terms of ranking, but I still liked how it was better in Heavensward personally. But that's I know a lot of people like how it is now. And also I like playing Black Mage because it does a ton of damage, and I wish my Samurai did that much consistently as well. All right, I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit because I'm not ready for another instance run. I feel like I'm gonna get somebody killed. What do you think of the healers, or the changes to healers in Shadowbringers? I kind of discussed this a little bit earlier in the stream, but if you're just coming in now, I'm kind of mixed on them. I've been healing for a long time, and it's like, I feel like they kind of went a little overboard with the amount of healing, like abilities and all the effects that affect healing. That I'm not too sure how that's gonna end up feeling in Shadowbringers. Like, if they actually adjust damage or outgoing damage in Shadowbringers so that that amount of healing is required, and, you know, healers actually feel like they need to heal more, then yeah, those changes will make sense. But if it's gonna be like how it's always been, where it's like you heal when you need to, but when you don't, you're DPSing, then it's gonna feel not as satisfying, because they gutted a lot of DPS spells on healers. A lot of your DPS capabilities have pretty much been, it's basically single target. You put your dot up and then you use your filler ability, and for AoE you got one. You got one AoE each now on all three healers. Which, pay respects for Arrow 3, please. I'm gonna miss Arrow 3 so much. I love Arrow 3's. Arrow 3 has one of those rarely simplistic animations, but I just love Arrow 3's animation, and unfortunately it is getting cut in Shadowbringers because AoE dots are scary for healers apparently, and Square Enix don't like that no more. That potential 900 potency for the Blood Lily ability for White Mage though, yeah. That's another thing. They reworked the Lily gauge for White Mage, and now it's like, well, you don't have to pay attention to how it is right now, but going into Shadowbringers, it's like, oh yeah, well, you have to pay attention to it a little bit more. That's basically how I felt about it. It's like, oh, this isn't not nearly as interesting as I was hoping it was gonna be. But yeah, instead now we gotta get to build up to this like 900 potency attack, which, I mean, you can't complain about more damage, but it's definitely not as interesting as you know, managing and controlling your Faerie as a scholar, and controlling your cards as an astrologian. So I really do hope that they maybe add something better to White Mage in 6.0, because I don't suspect they're gonna make any sweeping changes to any of the jobs in mid expansion. It's not historically that hasn't really happened very much. I've only ever played Black Mage, haven't leveled any jobs to cap. I've got level 43 Bunk and 46 Summoner, but I just don't know. I find it hard to get into other jobs. Yeah, that's fair. People have their favorites, and that's totally fine. People think I'm crazy because I level everything, but that's literally one of my favorite things to do in this game, and why I really like this game's system of just being able to level and play everything you want, is because I really enjoy the leveling process. It's a lot of fun for me. So yeah, everyone has their favorites, obviously. Like, I like White Mage, and I know a lot of people don't like White Mage. They think it's boring, and I can see where they're coming from, but I still like it myself. So, thoughts on Dancer? It's really cool. I think that the amount of party utility damage, like being able to have your dance partner and all that, is going to be really strong. It makes me wonder why they kind of got rid of some of that on like Bard. Like, they got rid of the crit from singing your songs on Bard, which is like, why'd you get rid of that? All right. I mean, it was kind of a really small amount. It's like 2%, right? Let me check real quick. It's like 2 or 3% for singing your songs. Increases critical hit rate, yeah, for everyone by 2%. And they got rid of that. I was like, why? Why'd you get rid of that? Look at Dancer. Dancer has some ridiculous stuff going on. The thing is, Dancer looks ridiculous, like in terms of like their potential, but it's like, until we actually get our hands on everything, it's kind of hard to tell how balance is going to really be. The RNG kind of system of like, oh, well, you have a 50% chance to proc this, I'm not too sure about. I've never really liked those things. It's really frustrating on machinists right now, you know, being able to not... How many times have you used your split shot trying to get your slug shot and it just doesn't happen? So the fact that we kind of have two combos, like two-part combos on Dancer, and then it can proc something else might make it feel a little bit better. Because when I look at Red Mage has a lot of procs as well. It's like there's a 50% proc to do your like your ver arrows and whatever, or not that your like ver stone. But when you don't get it, you don't feel that bad, right? Because it's not breaking the flow of your job. Because if you don't get your procs, you're just like, oh, well, I'll just use Impact, or I'll just use Jolt 2 again. And it doesn't feel that bad. But it feels really bad when you don't get your, you know, your slug shot or your clean shot, and you're trying to get that on Machinist. So kind of iffy on the RNG thing. I was kind of hoping they kind of move away from doing RNG based type skills like that, and just kind of do just normal combos like everyone else. But I don't know, I'll have to see. And I mean, it's Dancer. I'll force myself to like it if I have to, probably, honestly. But yeah, I don't know, I should probably do some stuff. You know what I need to do is I need to do some alliance raids. I also need to go put away this Noctis gear so I have more room in my inventory. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Like I said, I was actually in the middle of making a thoughts video on all of the changes to the 17 jobs now that are going to be in Shadowbringers. But I ended up spending 50 minutes talking about just White Mage and Scholar alone, and my voice was already just going out. So I was like, I had to take a break, so I'll have to finish that up some other time. But yeah, hopefully we should do that. Should I change my hairstyle with Shadowbringers? I don't know, should you? How many people actually, I want to know, how many people are actually looking forward to becoming a Viera or a Hrothgar come Shadowbringers time? I'm actually curious how many people are going to be doing that. Because I haven't decided if I'm actually going to change anything. Like, I'm kind of curious, but it's like, I'm very invested on how my characters already look, that it's very off-putting as well. Alliance race, yeah, man. I gotta go get my coins to upgrade my gear. Like, honestly, at this point, the only reason for playing is either one, to do the treasure trove, event that's going on right now, or to like maybe like level and gear up some of your alt jobs. So that's kind of what I'm in the mode of doing. Can you not put what? You can't store Noctis's gear? Are you kidding me? What? Okay, there we go. It was in my inventory. I was about to flip out. No bunny for me. I love my cat form. The height difference is going to be hard to get used to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Aura, you can get your aura to be very short. I'm in the same boat as you guys, Fyuria. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is like I'm very curious about how Fyuria is gonna like look and like all the emotes and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I'm just like I'm so attached to my characters. I mean, you go look in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. I paid money. I paid money based on how my characters look to get that amazing piece of artwork by Novice Alpaca. So yeah. Can't leave my Miko. Okay, yeah, I see that. I don't like how tall the VR are. What's funny is, apparently your ears don't count towards your height. Calculation that they give you in your character creation screen. At least based on how I was changing the type of ears I had, and it wasn't changing my height. I don't think. So if you're factoring in how far up your ears go, you're even taller than whatever it says on the screen. So, yeah. Mikote for life. Gonna request that as a tattoo in-game. Wow. Okay. Sure. Why not? I'm actually not a huge fan of, like, tattoos and face paints on character creation screens. Or character creators, I guess, in general. But, yeah. Sure. Why not? Mikote for life. Get a nice little... Maybe a nice little... text on your arm over there. Yeah. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm staying Ellison. Nice models on the new races, but not at all my style, and I'm attached to my character. See, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people are already attached to how their characters look. Like, I remember back in the day, I didn't even want to switch to Al Ra from my Mikote back in Heavensward came out. But I ended up switching to Al Ra just to kind of test it out because I have like a bunch of free Fantasias that they keep giving me. I don't even know where they all come from. I think a couple of them came from collector's editions. One of them maybe came from the veteran reward system. I don't know. I still have a bunch of those. So I have a bunch of Fantasia. So I ended up switching to it. I was like, oh, I can just switch back. And I ended up really liking my Aura. And I've kind of basically stuck with it ever since. I haven't even changed my hairstyle. I haven't changed my hair color or anything. It's the exact same Aura I made back when Heavensward launched. So, yeah. I can see that. I can see why people are a little hesitant about it. But for all the people who are really looking forward to it, I mean, good on you. I know people are complaining so much. That's the thing is that, I remember saying this back when it got announced that Fyuria were going to be female only and Hrothgar were going to be male only, is that there was a lot of people who were going to complain about the fact that you're not getting female Hrothgar or male Fyuria. And people like to say, oh, it's a kind of a flimsy excuse using lore reasons as to why you can't get like a male Fyuria. The thing is, if they had actually just did, hey, we're going to give you a male Fyuria too, nobody would have batted an eye about that. But the fact that they gave us a new race and made that also gender specific, people are always going to want, oh, well, the opposite of that as well. So it's like, it's like they didn't have to do that. You know, they didn't have to go the extra step to make an entirely new race to fit in with their lore, but they did, and then people complained about it. So it's kind of sad that it ended up that way, but that's just kind of the nature of us human beings. We're greedy creatures, are we not? I have an interesting question. If you had a chance to play 1.0, would you? If I got a chance to play 1.0, would I? Yeah, I probably would. I know people like to complain about how shitty 1.0 was. I mean, I didn't play back in the day because 1.0 was PC only, and I did not have a PC that could play that. So I don't know. I didn't really play 1.0 back then, and I know everyone has their horror stories from when they played it, but I'd play it just so I could experience it. You know, And I've played games with very terrible gameplay mechanics before, and I've stuck through it just because I've been kind of interested in it. I don't even know what kind of coins I need right now. Like, what do I even have? Alright, so I definitely need to run Monastery. So we'll do that one, I guess. I'm gonna run on my Bard. That way I don't feel so responsible if people end up dying. But yeah, that is an interesting question. I kind of want to, just to kind of see the story, because that's something that a lot of people who played in 1.0 will say is that, oh yeah, the only good part about 1.0 was the story. I am kind of curious about that as well, just being able to experience it yourself. Speaking of which, you know what I've been trying to do? I've been trying to get a hold of the Nier and Drakengard games to play before we get Yorha Dark Apocalypse, just in case there's like some interesting lore or story tie-ins to some of those older games. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I actually really wanted to play Drakengard 3 back in the day, but I just never picked it up. So yeah, I ordered that one, and it'll get here within a week or so. I actually got a new copy too, apparently, so we'll see how new that actually is. So that's going to be kind of exciting to play. But yeah, I ordered some books from Nier Automata as well. I ordered the I think it just came out not too long ago, the long story short and short story long. One of those just came out not too long ago, I believe. And I ordered both of them so I could read those. And then this was the package that I was talking about earlier, if you were in the stream before then, is that I ordered them. They're supposed to get delivered to my house. They didn't deliver it. They didn't even like try and like, oh, you weren't home. We left a slip. No, they're just like, yeah, we're just not going to deliver it. And it's like, come pick it up at our facility. I'm like, all right. They didn't even tell me what facility or anything either. So I had to go look that up on my like Amazon ordering page and everything. It was great. Still got 37 people watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. We've been going for an hour. It hasn't felt that way. It really went by. I'm not sure how long I'm actually going to be streaming, but yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. All you lurkers, even if you don't feel like chatting or hanging out and talking, appreciate you being here as well. Thumbs up to you guys. I know a lot of people just kind of like to watch. That's cool. Don't need to talk. Don't worry, I don't like to talk to people either. I'll be at work. There'll be like coworkers on either side of me. It'll be dead silent. People try to talk to me. I'll be like, yeah, that's cool, and that's the end of the conversation. I will never try to strike up a conversation with anybody at work. I remember when I went to E3 and Yoshida walked past us and we just froze. Man, I wish I could meet Yoshida. That man, I have a large amount of respect and admiration for that man. Yeah, if I ever get to meet Yoshida, I would probably freak the flip out. But yeah, that sounds like it'd be really cool. Shadowbringers is going to be at E3. So, yeah, I think they said you could fight Titania, I think. And, you know, maybe get like your I Beat Titania shirts or something. Kind of like that. Treating this like a long play, yeah. This is basically it. I mean, I've been telling people for a long time, yeah, I can't stream yet. I don't have the like the PC requirements or the internet required to stream yet. So this is my streaming. This is long play. This is me talking to myself, but now I actually have people to talk to. It's actually really refreshing. I actually can get topics without having to just rack my brain for random stuff to talk about. I mean, I'm still doing that. I mean, you haven't heard me stop talking in like forever. Like it's been an hour of me just non-stop just spouting words. But yeah, talking, man. I can talk all day if it's to a microphone and to people in a chat all day. But yeah, I remember I still remember this comment I got on my Astrologian guide. Actually, it was like, too much information, you killed my desire to play this job. I was like, dude, it's a guide to a job in an MMO. You gotta put in a little bit of effort. I mean, I get I may be a little bit long-winded about some of my explanations here, but come on, give it a little chance, man. I don't know, that was kind of a funny comment. That made my day. I laughed. But yeah, I'm definitely the type of guy that likes to ramble and talk a lot on I was gonna say on camera, but there's no camera to the microphone. And if you ask me if I'm ever gonna get a camera, the answer is probably no. I kind of prefer to be a disembodied voice. You know, you don't have a face to put the voice to. Just be a disembodied voice. I don't know who said that. I think it was Bear Taffy in one of his Darkest Dungeon videos. I like to watch that guy. He's really funny. He was like, yeah, man, I love being a disembodied voice. So I'm like, yeah, man, me too. When I start streaming, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be disembodied voice Tsuki. That's gonna be me. See, look at me. See, I'm running around again. No purpose, just running around, waiting for the queue to start or to pop and talking to people. Hey man, some people just don't have the patience to sit through long videos. I can respect that, you know. I get it. I know I am very self-aware of the type of person I am and the kind of content that I produce, and I get that that's not for everyone. There are a set of people out there who like their content to be very informative and short and concise. That is the type of content that they enjoy to consume, and I respect that. That's how people like their content. So yeah. Are you planning to stream Drakengard / Nier when you get it? I don't know. I could. That might be something fun to do. The thing is, with those types of games, I like to take my time, and it's like I'm not sure how fun that would be, but yeah, maybe. Who knows? I might get into that. That sounds like kind of fun. I don't know. Cause Drakengard is on PlayStation 2. Drakengard 1 and 2 is on PlayStation 2. So I didn't actually order those yet. Because I could only find used copies, but I might pick those up as well. I only ordered Drakengard 3 and Nier, the first Nier so far. I think yours was my first guide on Astro Sense, my fave still. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like this format. It's like playing a game with a friend. See, that's what someone else commented too. Someone else commented similar. It's like, yeah, man, whenever I watch your videos, it's like I'm playing with a friend. Just like kind of sitting side by side with them. And I was like, yeah, that's nice. That's kind of the feeling, the kind of feeling I kind of want to put out on my channel, is that I want to be kind of genuine. Yeah. What server am I on? I'm on Faerie. I want to be genuine, and you know, I'm no harping on the people who like to put on like acts and kind of go over the top a bit. I mean, people literally get paid millions to be actors in movies, you know. So I mean, if that's their style, that's their style. But for me, I want to be genuine. Whenever I play a game and I'm recording, this is how I actually am. Even when I'm not recording, I'll still catch myself talking to myself. When I'm at work, I'll find myself like talking to myself in my mind about conversations. Like, you know what? It'd be really cool if we like made a video on this and stuff. Yeah, I love the aesthetic. I don't see many Drakengard 3 playthroughs. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like it's not Drakengard and Nier weren't very popular in the West, I don't feel like. So that's probably why you don't see very many gameplay videos on that sort of thing. Yeah, that's fair enough. I can see that. Actually, the first Drakengard video I watched was in like full Japanese. I was like, I don't know what this game is, but it looks cool. And then I figured out it was Drakengard 3, and I wanted to play it, but I just never picked it up. That's why the long play videos are my favorite videos. You watch them before bed? Do I lull you to sleep? Am I like your lullaby? That sounds really weird. Like playing your long play videos in the background? See, I like to do that too. A lot of the times I'll click on like, you know, insert YouTuber here that I enjoy watching, and I'll just put on their playthrough, like put on the playlist, a playlist of the playthrough while I'm playing my own game, and that's it. And I'll just enjoy it, doing it that way. I'm not even paying attention that much to what's actually happening, but it just, I don't know, I really enjoy doing it. It's not even, it won't even be like the same game most of the time either. So it's like, yeah. My ult is on Faerie. I like that server. Funny thing, I wasn't originally going to be on this server. I was actually going to be on Midgårdssommar, actually. Back in phase 4 of beta, which is the first time you can make a character and then take that character into the full game once it released back in Realm Reborn. I made my character on Midgard Summer, but I had already worked out to play with friends that I know in real life, and when they went to make their characters, Midgard Summer was full. So I was like, all right, well, we have to find a new server, and Faerie was one of the new servers that they had just made, so we hopped onto that server. And then in typical IRL fashion, none of those people played past their first 30 days, and and I was just stuck on Faerie. I made my own free company and everything, and yeah, I was on Faerie by chance, and it's kind of really weird to think about how close I was to not meeting the people that I met playing this game. And the people I met are really so amazing. I've known a lot of them for basically since I started playing, so it's been a good almost 6 years now. And yeah, I could have just as easily not met those people if my IRL friends didn't decide to play and then stop playing. Then I wouldn't have met those people. So yeah, I find that as a very positive experience. It's one of those things that in retrospect, it's like, man, this almost didn't happen, and it's such a major part of my life right now that's kind of scary to think about how insignificant that choice was back then and how impactful it could have been, you know, today. So yeah, I'm getting a little philosophical there. This queue is taking a lot longer than I thought it would be. I figured there'd actually be quite a few people running a monastery still, especially it's a weekend, it's Sunday. Actually, I do have an ult actually on Behemoth as well. I made an ult on Behemoth because some coworkers were playing this game. Like, hey, yeah, we're on Behemoth. You should come play with us. I made an ult. We never played together, so I just have an ult that's like really low level on Behemoth that I never log on to. That's fun. But yeah, I play on Faerie just about most of the time. So if you're on Faerie or you're on Aether, you can always feel free to go ahead and add me on your friends list or whatever. When they finally open up cross-world link shells and Shadowbringers to eight slots, you're also free to join the cross-world link shell as well. We have tons of room because there's literally like 4 people in here right now. I like how I heard how Midgard Summer now is kind of empty. Is it? I'm not very knowledgeable on what goes on in other servers, really. Like, people ask me all the time, hey, Tsuki, do you recommend a server? I'm like, Faerie? Yeah, guys, thumbs up for Faerie. But if you... I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to what other servers are doing. You like how Solera is? I like how Solera was, like, the budding joke of how empty it was now. And now it's, like, actually a really cool server to hang out on. But, yeah. Servers, man. I had a lot of friends who played on Solera that I talked to occasionally, and now I can't talk to them anymore because they took poor old Solera and stuck them in their own data center. So I'm like, oh man, poor Solera. I can't talk to you guys anymore. You guys aren't in the cross-world link shell anymore, or on the cross-world friends list thing anymore. I remember I logged in and there's just like a bunch of blanks in my friends list. I'm like, dang, my friends list is already really tiny and it just got even smaller. Yeah, the other day I was just kind of messing around trying to fix my hotbars, and I kept getting, this world is full whenever I tried to log back onto Faerie. I was like, really? This is like just a random like Tuesday, and it's like, this world is full. I'm like, okay, wow, alright. Can't imagine what it's gonna be like on frickin' expansion launch day, or any patch launch day. Just waiting to get into the frickin' server for an hour or something. Man, this is taking a long time. I mean, I'm talking to people in the chat, so it doesn't feel that long, but I just realized that we're still waiting on healers and 1 DPS for this monastery run. Hey, we got 38 people watching still. I mean, some people come and go, so if you're new, then hey, how you guys doing? Thumbs up. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. It's just like a commentary long play, except I can actually talk to you and you guys can talk back. I know it's revolutionary. This technology, it's too good for me. I'm not ready for it. Probably should have went heels. It's fine. I'm having fun talking to people. I'm just gonna go hang out in my in-room. There's probably so many other things I could be doing that I'm not. Like I could be doing like Beast Tribe quests to save up some tokens or something. I could be doing Triple Triad because that's totally fun. Really playing Shadowbringers launch goes smoothly, not like Stormblood. Are you guys ready for Cold Steel version 2? Cold Steel 2.0? Bots and DDoS attacks, so lots of them. Yeah, I teleported to Gridania the other day, and I got a an RMT tell. I was like, holy crap! It survived. There's actually some people. Yeah, Stormblood's launch was pretty catastrophic. Like it didn't affect me that much because I wasn't trying to get through the main story at the time, and I was just kind of leveling other jobs. But there's so many people who had problems with Stormblood launch. First you had the Cold Steel thing, and then you had the situation with I think Susano, where it's like if you were emoting while you waited for Susano, it'd mess up and you couldn't log back in. There's just so many just bad issues that went with Stormblood's launch that it was pretty bad. Man, that's gonna be me right now. That's gonna be me. I work. In case you guys weren't here when I talked about it before, I work at Amazon. I work in the packing department. I like the job, but they call for overtime a lot. And guess what? Prime Day is in the middle of July. Yeah, middle of July. So I am totally screwed when Shadowbringers comes out. I'm just gonna be dead tired for that month of July. I'm telling you right now. And guess what? Shadowbringers comes out. It's like same week of July, like around that time, or the first week of July 4th, Independence Day. I can guarantee you, they're gonna probably ask us to come in. So yeah. That's gonna be so fun. I'm so looking forward to just the agonizing pain of just wanting to log back in and having to be stuck at work for 10 hours a day. Well, it's like, I mean, people like to do emotes while they're waiting. Like, I'm doing an emote. I'm sitting on my bed right now. I don't know if this would have counted back then for that, if you were just, sitting. Or I don't know if, like, change pose emotes were affecting that either. Because, I mean, most people have change pose emotes just on actively, or their item pose, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Somewhere around here. Frick, where is it? Change pose. Yeah, change pose emotes. So, most people have those kind of already just toggled on. But yeah, I don't know. That was a really weird situation. It didn't affect me or anybody I knew personally, but I knew that there was quite a few issues with Stormblood. I remember people were ferrying people across the canyon, and is it the fringes or the peaks? One of those two, whichever one has the big canyon, so that they could get to some of the higher level areas to continue doing other stuff while they waited for Cold Steel to be fixed. That was funny. Now you can ferry 3 people in your new Regalia mount. Funny thing too, I got since we were kind of on the topic of RMTs just a little bit ago, I keep getting emails from gold seller companies asking for partnerships. This is really funny. I mean, I've been getting those for a long time, but recently it's got really bad. Like I get a lot of them. It's like, wow, all right, so that's where we're going. And obviously, I'm not interested in that sorts of things. I am partnered with Loot Crate though. I don't have a link in the description right now. I don't think. I should probably put that there along with the Discord. But yeah, Loot Crate actually reached out to me, which I was very surprised with because I'm kind of very small. Like, hey, you're like a new and upcoming creator. Do you want to be part of this? I'm like, sure. I'm like, so yeah, we kind of worked that out. That was really cool. I didn't really expect that. That was really big for me. And I don't even care if nobody's actually like used it so far. Just the fact that people are actually taking interest in me is it's a really cool thing. Like I could never have seen that coming a year ago or anything like that. Holy crap, man! All right, let's go actually do something. I don't want to actually leave this queue because I'm invested, man. I've been in this queue for like 20 minutes. Yeah, Loot Crate is still around. They actually sent me a free one the previous month. It had a lot of stuff, like had like a Alita Battle Angel figure in it, Alita Battle Angel poster. My favorite thing was actually a Fate Stay Night t-shirt. Because I got the anime crate, I didn't get the gaming one. And it's like, oh man, that's really cool. I like that. That's my favorite thing that came out of that. Alright, what are we gonna go do? What are we gonna go do? I just realized these are just for glamour. You do an Amazon affiliate promotion. Yeah, totally. Hey, Amazon! Guys, like, I'm promoting you guys on my YouTube channel. Because nobody knows who Amazon is, I'm sure. I don't know if they have anything like that. That'd be kind of funny though. It's like this kind of small, kind of niche YouTuber promoting this big conglomerate freaking shipping company. You love that anime, Fate Stay Night? I actually, funny thing, I played the visual novel before I actually watched the anime for that, and I'm saying anime like there's so many different adaptations of it, you know, pick and choose. I think they're making like a Heaven's Feel movie right now for Fate Stay Night. Either that or a new anime. Or maybe there's already a Heaven's Feel movie. I don't know. There's anime, like actual like shows, and then there's also movies. It's really confusing, man. There's so many Fate Stay Night things. You just bought something from Amazon? Good job. You know what's funny? They added in one-day Prime shipping for Amazon as well. But the funny thing is, I've actually purchased things from Amazon and chosen the one-day Prime shipping, and I'd say only twice it's actually given me my item within 1 day, and the rest of the time it actually took longer. It took 3 days for most of those items. It's like, okay, all right, shoot, man, I really shouldn't be talking trash about the place I work at. That's probably not good. I mean. So who's my coworker is gonna be like, hey man, we totally know it's you. You're talking crap. We're gonna get you fired. Don't be dissing our free 1 day shipping. And the funny thing is, because it's technically free 1 day shipping, you know how if you pay for quicker shipping, and if it doesn't get here in time, you can get your refund? Since it's free, it's like, okay, we refund you your free amount because you didn't pay for it. Yeah, there are some things that are 7-day shipping. And if you order it early enough, then yeah, it can get to you. I know I said I was going to do something, but I don't actually have anything to do in the open world, do I? You know what I can do? I can go get rid of these freaking gold saucer cards. You're telling Jeff? I don't work with Jeff. You can tell him all you want. I do work with a Jeffrey, though. He's a cool guy. Where is the triple triad trayer? There we go. I have 5 of these for some reason. Oh yeah, look at all that MGP I totally need. Hey, 47 people watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream of me just walking around talking because we're waiting in queue. I'm just getting ready for those Shadowbringers queues, man. I'm getting ready. Uh, uh, actually, like, I'm not sure how much the trust system's actually gonna help with that. Like, it's a neat system, I will say that, and it'll probably help a lot with DPS who are experiencing long queue times. Also, I find it funny that Minfilia is a rogue. That's hilarious to me. Like, Minfilia is actually fighting, and she's a rogue. Like, alright, sure. I guess that kind of makes sense, because Thancred is a rogue, so he could have taught her some stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Also, your Stola betrayed me and went full Black Mage. I'm telling. I'm tattling. I'm tattling on Matoya. SukiCon 2020. Yo, man, just you gotta wait in line. Sightseeing log? Oh, man, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Let's hope that the stress is with the squadrons. I have not taken any of my squadron members into an actual dungeon, so I don't even know how terrible that is or not. But in terms of the sightseeing log, I have not touched that since I got my my freaking Apkalu minion. I did the first set of sightseeing logs for the Apkalu minion, and I haven't touched it since. I'm terrible at that. I'll like fly by the vistas, and I just won't grab them, even though I see them. I'll just leave them there. I was just like, you know, I could stop, but nah, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, she did have a dagger, huh? And then we melded like some stupid crap into it and took it back to her. I like how I think that questline's like completely redundant now, because you can just meld in with other NPCs now. You can also take out your own materia, so you don't even need to go back there. I guess if you want to transmute them, you still go there. I don't even remember this raid. It's been a while. I'm sure I'll remember once I get to the fights, but I don't remember. Okay, I remember there's the gun guy. There's the one after the gun guy. Then there's TG. There's TG. The Thunder God. I always say Tech Genius because I love 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, man, that's where it's at. You guys ready to get rid of Faux Requiem? Because nobody freaking likes using this. I don't like using it. It's stupid. Honestly, I feel like if they had just changed Faux Requiem to be an ability and give it like, just kind of make it like a battle litany type thing just for crit or something like that, it would have been fine. But they just flat out removed it entirely. So it's like, okay, all right, I guess. Oh yeah, I totally remember how to play Bard. Oh no, oh no. Can I just do this? Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, it did work. I forgot, because it dispels and it adds a thing that will dispel the next thing you take. Warden's Pain. I forgot. I don't remember Warden's Pain made a return for Bard. I'll have to look at that later. I hope it did, because I really like it. It's very very helpful. Hello, Anthony. First time catching a stream. Well, yes, it is everybody's first time catching a stream, because this is the very first one. Congratulations. You're part of the stream team that helps make the streams go better and stuff. Because this is the first one, and we're still learning how streams work. How do I feel about Dancer and Gunbreaker? I will definitely be playing Dancer, and almost certainly will be maining it because I have been waiting for Dancer forever. And my opinions on it are, I'll have to play it to really see. But they're fairly positive. I'm just kind of unsure on how I feel about the RNG systems in place for Dancer. As for Gunbreaker, again, I'm not a huge tank person, and with the changes to tanks, I'm not sure how it's gonna feel compared to all the other tanks. I'm much more interested in playing Paladin, but I'm still interested in Gunbreaker since it's technically a new job. The one thing about Gunbreaker that I know I don't like, though, is its ultimate tank cooldown. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Because it's basically just a shittier version of Hollowed Ground. And I don't know how they thought that was going to be balanced in any way. I really hope they change their ultimate tank cooldown to be something that actually makes sense and is balanced with the other tank cooldowns of a similar class. Because as it stands, it has the same cooldown as Hollowed Ground. It lasts less, it's 2 seconds shorter, and it reduces your HP to 1. It's like, why? So yeah, that needs some rebalancing. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they designed that. It's like, yeah man, this is gonna be great. Everyone's gonna love this ability. Look at that. Look at that white mage starting to fight. I hate when my healers do that. I hate when anybody who isn't a tank pulls. Guys, I really wish they I really want the barrage change from Shadowbringers right now. Look, there's my refulgent arrow. Too little, too late. I almost ran into that. Yeah, man, that's like one of my favorite changes for bards. It's that barrage is automatically gonna proc your refulgent arrow. Thank goodness. See, I understand the fact not wanting it to make it exactly like the other ones, but you can't just make it shittier and call it different. That's not gonna fly. At least not for me, and probably for most people. Will I be race changing to Fyuria? I'm unsure. At the very least, I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be changing how Fyuria looks. But I might try it out on Luana or Est. One of my other alt characters. I might. Just to kind of test out, see how I like it. Analysis. Am I the only one who accidentally reads his name as Mustachio sometimes? Man, it's actually kind of a hot day today. Wrong button, Tsuki. Come on. Come on, Tsuki. You're better than that, probably. I don't know. Good, I'm not the only one who calls him Mustachio. Great. What jobs am I hoping there will be in the new future? Yeah, I know there are a lot of people who are sad there isn't a new healer. And that's really all I can say is that they need a new healer. That is, at this point, I'm okay with them not having a healer this time around because it makes sense. And it just, look at the draw, healer didn't make it this time. You know, mission failed, we'll get them next time type of thing. But if they don't have a healer in 6.0, yeah, that's probably not gonna look too good. People aren't gonna be happy about that. As for like specific jobs that I want, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that much, honestly. I'll have to sit on that one. Look guys, I just dropped my straighter shot because I'm dumb. I'm just gonna pop Battle Voice right now. Energy burst. I also really like the Troubadour change to Bard as well. So now it's just a flat. Hey, everyone takes less damage. That's cool. Can't complain too much about that one, regardless of the song you have on. I mean, they just kind of squished all those together. Where is he? He's gonna go quickscope some people. Looks like a white mage DC'd. That's fun. Man, muscle memory is saving me so much right now. Like if you asked me to like hop on Summoner and like play it right now, I'd be like, frickin' this button and then this button and then But I think I'm fairly comfortable enough on Bard at the least. Probably Bard, Samurai, even Black Mage, because Black Mage rotation is like, Black Mage doesn't even have a rotation. It's just freaking use fire as much as you possibly can. That's Black Mage rotation, or Fire 4, I guess. Is this even a safe spot? I don't even know. I feel like it feels weird because I'm like the only one over here. It makes me feel like I'm in the wrong spot. You guys ever get that feeling when you're like trying to move to the safe zone and there's more than one safe zone and you're like the only person who goes to the other safe zone while everyone else is in the other one and you just feel like you're in the wrong spot? And sometimes it is actually just because I'm in the wrong spot and I'm being stupid. I just realized just now Alliance A was having problems. What? Just because I heard the Scholar Limit Break. Which, by the way, Dance of Limit Break looks really awesome. I can't wait to never use it because it's an AoE Limit Break and nobody uses AoE Limit Breaks. But it's okay, everyone's just gonna queue for Ifrit hard mode and then get their fill of seeing it and then never touch it again. Unless they're changing how limit breaks are calculated, that's always a possibility. That'd be nice. I mean, AoE limit breaks have their place though, is the thing. Also, I got hit with that because I'm too busy talking like an idiot. I would definitely say that Dancer Limit Break is probably my favorite looking limit break. Maybe Astrologian's Limit Break is still pretty up there for me. Do people still wipe a ton in these? Like, I don't actually know. That's gonna be a long it's gonna be a long run if that is the case. Also, I'm assuming since nobody has complained about it since, that the actual like quality of the stream is okie dokie. It's all green, good to go. So I was actually worried about that. It's like, oh man, what if the stream just looks like absolute crap? But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, well, if nobody says anything about it, then it must be fine, right? It's kind of like how the mentality when it comes to game UI. It's like, if nobody says anything bad about it, then it's fine. You know, you won't even notice that there's an issue because that's how good it is. Now I am actually playing in 1440p, but I'm outscaling to just 1080p because I mean, like, who the hell watches streams in 1440p? I don't even know if that's even possible. Well, we're not gonna kick this healer. You know, I actually should be taking some of this. Yeah, woohoo! First roll since I've been back. I rolled a 1. That's my luck right now. I remember, I still remember this. I remember I was trying to get the wolfies, the puppers, the dogos. I like how some other DPS left at the same time. I was trying to get those, and I was doing Lakshmi, I think, and I rolled a 98. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it. And then somebody else rolled a 99. The one time I rolled 98, someone rolled 99. How many times have you heard that story before? A ton, I bet. But I can't complain because I actually did get the lunar lunar dogo on my ult character, and that's my favorite one. So can't complain too much since I ended up getting that one later, and that one is the best one. Fight me. Are you guys ready for Alliance A and C? We're in Alliance C. Are you guys ready for us to not pull the ads away too much and get B killed? Hey, look, we got our healers. Oh, I forgot we have a duty action for this one. Oh, did I pull aggro? That's hilarious. Whoopsie. Alright, time to do a little bit of refresh. Pulled aggro for a bit there. I haven't done that in a long time. Man, I'm not even focus targeting. I don't know why they didn't just give Bard diversion. Bard and Machinist, I guess. I mean, I get we have 2 halving, like, enemy abilities, but it's like, come on. What? How do you? Yeah. You guys see the irony in this? Like, now the other healer DC'd. This is great. This is just fantastic. I love this. This is... Okay, we didn't get called. That's just funny. Okay, they're back. I'm about to pull aggro again, apparently. That's scary. Oh man, I need to change where I put my my target bar, because it's overlapping with my enemy UR, and for some reason I have aggro. This is scary. I don't like this. I'm gonna die. Okay, good. Oh, Thunder Slash. Look at all those people about to get cleaved. Oh yeah, nice. It's like watching a car wreck in slow motion. It's like, that's not good. You guys are standing where the tank is. And he has a cleave marker. Oh, hey, look, I got my Refulgent Arrow. I could have probably gotten one more GCE before I popped the shield. Oh well. Wait, which one do I need? Alright, I need the shield, that's right. Triple dot everything like the good bard I am. Well, at least we didn't kill B. Heavenly Judgment! Oh man, it's really hot right now. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's like one of the hotter parts of the day. But man. Wow, got that minuet off right in time. Or I guess it's a troubadour. I dropped my straight shot again. It's gonna be weird not having to upkeep straight shot anymore. I mean, I mean, you only have to use it once every 30 seconds anyways, but... Like, I just realized how, like, classic no-topic conversation it is. Like, you don't have anything to talk about. Talk about the weather. Talk about how freaking hot it is. It's actually not even that bad, if I'm being completely honest. Oh no, I'm crystal trapped. I will say, I'm wearing kind of two really thin layers for no reason. I don't know why I'm wearing this, but I'm kind of like in the middle of something, so I'm like not even trying to take off the second layer I have on. Alright, please give me my Refulgent Arrow, please. Please. Stack these together. Oh my. Whatever. Good enough. I didn't get my Refulgent Arrow, by the way. Or I got it, but I got it late. I don't even care anymore. Alright, like... Note to self, after we kill this boss, like, Tsuki, take off this stupid sweater, or... Yeah, you have on this hoodie. Like, why are you even wearing this right now? Like, what's wrong with you? It's like summer. Why are you wearing 2 layers in the first place? Hey, we did it. Which way is it? It's north, right? Right? Did we get that same circlet again? No, this is for ninja. I don't even know if I need this. I'm gonna assume I do. Alright. One moment. I have rejoined the fold. Okay, yeah, that feels much better. Hey, look, I got something. I got pants. Woohoo! Actually, those are actually pretty decent pants. I'm gonna need that for my samurai. Yeah, we're in kind of like gearing up alternate job modes so that my jobs are ready to be leveled past 50 in Shadowbringers. It's kind of like what we're kind of doing right now. Although I will say, probably gonna end the stream after we finish this run. Hopefully it doesn't take freaking forever, but you know. But yeah, I gotta get to like cooking dinner. So, I wasn't expecting to be streaming this long in the first place, but ended up being just like kind of fun, and time just kind of went by. Kind of lost track of time, but we've already been kind of going on for almost a couple hours. Now, one thing I don't actually know is that in case you like joined the stream late, or you need to leave the stream early or something like that, in which case you probably already left, so I don't know why I'm saying this. But I do have it so that it should pop up as like a video that you can watch later on the channel later once it's done processing. So that should hopefully be a thing. So yeah, hopefully I can get that sorted out. One thing I don't know though is how long my streams can be before that ends up not being able to be possible. Like, cause I mean, I made a 10-hour video once, and YouTube wouldn't have any of it. Like actually, like I tried to upload it, and it's like, hey, Tsuki, you freaking idiot! This file size is too freaking big, and I had to compress it in order to actually post it. That was fun. I'm not sure what the rules are on uploading streams as normal videos, post stream or not, but yeah, hopefully there isn't too many issues with that going forward. But thank you guys for catching the first ever stream. If I'm being completely honest, I think things went pretty alright. You know, nothing went wrong at the very least. So yeah, I've been enjoying myself. Looks like a lot of other people have been having a lot of fun too. So that's a win-win. Those are kind of like my two rules when I get on to making stuff for YouTube. It's be genuine, have fun, and kind of try and share that fun with other people. Those are kind of the two kind of rules that I kind of set for myself whenever I'm doing stuff for YouTube. Already looking forward to my second stream, which I'm not even sure when that will be, because it's definitely not going to be tomorrow, because I gotta work. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to that one. Is there something we haven't rolled on yet? No, we rolled on it, just everyone else has for some reason. Even though I got the pants. Alright, let's see if I remember how to actually do this properly without, like, getting people killed. You love this boss? This boss is pretty fun. I feel like overall, I kind of enjoyed the Rabanastre Alliance raids kind of like all the same. Like I don't have a favorite between, you know, this or, you know, Royal City or, you know. Okay, that's not me. I just kind of find all three kind of like the same enjoyability. Also, Alliance B is completely dead. Alright, sure. Well, it looks like it's gonna be one of those runs. Man, what did they even mess up on? How did they die? What can even kill you this early on and wipe your entire party? Because it wasn't that they stacked the things together, I don't think. That happened after I noticed they were dead. Oh, did the healers not hand heal cleansing strike? That could be a thing. That'd be kind of funny. I haven't seen anybody die to cleansing strike in a long time. I'm getting a little... yeah, alright. Well, whatever. I was about to say... I'm gonna getting too high on enmity, but then I died, so that fixed that problem real quick. Yeah, chat does confirm. Chat in-game does confirm they died because of cleansing strike. Not a fan of Ridorana except the math boss. Math boss is so fun. I wish there was actually more of the math segments of math boss. I don't know. I don't know what it is about that boss. I just find it very enjoyable. I also love Ozma. I mean, I feel like I like Weeping City is probably my favorite alliance raid. Weeping City, Dunescape, then kind of like all three of the Rabanastre type alliance raids are kind of like all after that. And then it's like probably like World of Darkness, Labyrinth of the Ancients, and then Void Ark and Circus Tower kind of like down there. I like Void Ark aesthetically, I guess. But man, I'm ready for Yorha Dark Apocalypse, man. That's gonna be insane. That's actually really exciting. Also, I just realized we're like, since we're getting Eden, like I'm not sure if they actually said when, but typically it's like 1 or 2 weeks after like official launch, right? So we're actually really close to getting Eden, and I don't think I know anything about it. I don't know if they released like some interview somewhere or they did a live letter that I just didn't pay attention to where they talked about Eden, but I don't know anything about Eden. Like, I feel like by this point, we kind of knew what we were getting into a little with both Omega and Alexander. But this time, I don't know anything. And that might just be because I haven't been keeping up with the information coming out, or what? I just dropped my dots and my song. and Schrader shot. Because I was too busy trying to freaking put Warden's Bane on the tank. I was waiting for the opportune moments, like, alright, this one, this one, this one. And then I just completely forgot to actually do my actual job. Yeah, okay, so they didn't mention anything about Eden yet. That's funny. That's really strange. There is a live letter coming up, like, mid-June. So, I guess that's what they're saving it for. Man, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I am not playing very well. Oh, man. Oh no, why'd you give this to me? I freaking hate this ability. Or this attack, whatever. I'm gonna freaking get somebody else killed, watch. I'm gonna run into somebody else's. Also, that person died? That wasn't my fault. It's because they stood in their own. I dropped my dots again, though. It's okay, though, because we phased. It's the guess I should be singing foes here. Kind of get in the middle, maybe affect everybody. I don't know, they're too far away. I should be multi-dotting though. Oh, they are close enough. Sweet. Yeah, get that troubadour in there. Almost dropped my dots again, but I put them up without straighter shot, so I need to reapply them again anyway. Man, I don't know what it is about this boss in particular, but I'm just doing really bad. Well, I'm not doing really bad, but I'm not doing as good as I should be doing. Don't sell yourself short there, Tsuki. I am glad we actually managed to kill these in time, though. Please don't jinx that. Like, I don't know what... Something catastrophic could happen in the next 2 seconds that makes it we can't kill these in time. Just like mass DCs. Just everybody 90Ks right now. I like how in the West it's called balance asunder, but he's very clearly saying balance break, which sounds way cooler. I'm sorry. Maybe because he's saying it in English. That makes it sound better. You know what that actually reminds me of? It reminds me of that time in Final Fantasy XIV where Prompto's like, oh yeah, bust the base. And that's what it says in the English translation, but he says like battle to break. I'm like, dude, that sounds way cooler than whatever the hell they translated it to. Why didn't you keep it that way? Did you? Okay, I was about to say, you pick me again for this crap? Man, he didn't even take any damage. Look at that damage mitigation. Alliance A seems to be having some problems. I just noticed. Please don't wipe again. Okay, we're fine. Come on, Alliance A, I believe. Look at that Cure 3. I think this is the first time I've actually seen people so eager to take the tether that they're actually having a hard time giving it. Why do we have 2 tethers? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's because A is dead. Hey, we actually all survived. Look at that. We even got 2 tethers at the end there. That's nice. I dropped my dots, though. Again. Oh, yeah. That's a harder sell. I don't know about that one. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Do you see this? Alliance B for best, like, actually, unironically right now. We are, like, improvising the crap out of this, and we're actually doing a really good job of it. If only I could, like, actually be doing, like, good DPS. It's okay, though. Eddie's, like, totally carrying us right now. Am I getting auto-attacked? I just realized, like, my health almost dipped. Also, I just realized we're the only party alive. So, like, you know, all that good improv we were doing, yeah. There's a limit to that all. Come on. Freaking limit break this thing. Aww. We might have actually made it if somebody limit breaked it. But I just realized we don't have any melee DPS. So, nobody actually took it upon themselves to realize that and use the ranged limit break instead. Oh well. Wow. Nice to know that we're still wiping on this. Alright, let's not die. This is why you love this boss? You like wiping? Man, that's how I feel about, like, Titan EX. Only when I'm healing, though. I don't know what it was about Titan. Both hard mode and EX versions, I loved healing those fights, even though we wiped so many times. Oh man, I don't know. I really liked it. I don't know. Just the thought of trying to just being on the edge of saving a run slash just wiping, and being like probably the most integral part of that line, of walking that line as a healer. It was just really exciting. I enjoyed it thoroughly back in the day. See, when it comes to bosses where there's a high wipe potential, I like healing those bosses, because it feels like there's a lot more I can contribute to us not wiping. As a DPS, it feels really bad, because it just feels like, oh, well, alright. Well, that sucks. It's okay, Thunder God doesn't want me to eat dinner. That's fine. I don't need dinner anyway. I'll just survive off of the tears of our fallen alliance members. Or something. I don't know. That should be enough to sustain me, right? Man, he has a Divine Benson and an Adlo. Like, come on. I don't even know why I'm bothering trying to, like, actually help out there. I guess what else am I gonna use Nature's Min on, right? Alright, this is the one. I can feel it. This is the one starring Jet Li twice. Oh man, come on! This is the one time that I also get this again. Please don't die. Oh no, we're gonna run into each other. Run, monk, run! I think that was a monk anyway. I don't know who that was, but they died. I think that was just like crossfire damage right there. It's like you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, friend. Sorry, Summoner. Hey yo, Matt. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're new to the stream because you're saying hi, and I don't know, maybe you're just saying hi for the first time. You've been here for a while in the stream, I mean. But hi, how's it going? First stream ever for me, at least. Like, it's not the first stream I like watched, but that I performed, I guess. This is like a performance, right? Oh man, I totally like dropped my dots because I was like busy talking to myself about something stupid. Yeah, I know, it's great. We're wiping. It's like classic Orbone. Yeah, then welcome. Yeah, glad you can make it to the first ever stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. We've been having a fine time. We've been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. I'm gonna actually wrap up the stream after we actually clear this raid, but we've been running into some trouble with that the last like 20 minutes or so. Balance a brick. Quite a while? Are you saying quite a while to like how long we've been streaming? Like 2 hours, or quite a while that we've been stuck on this boss? Because when it comes to me, that's not a while. That's like par for the course for both of those. Man, again? Oh no, Summoner, I don't want you to die again. I mean, it wasn't actually my fault that you died the first time, but I don't want you to die again. Alright, well, that was my fault, right? Like, right? That wasn't my fault? I don't know, you might have run into the one that I used. That might have been my fault. Which way are you going? Alright. Man, I just clipped my GTCD so bad there because I used like 4 abilities in a row. Alright, at the very least, there's no dead alliances yet, so I mean, doing a little bit better this time. Like at this point, A was like all dead. I think everyone's just scrambling for the tether right now. Like, yeah, man, give me that tether. Man, I didn't even get a turn with the tether. You guys are mean. Instead, I get the stupid thing that freaking follows me and tries to kill me. That's what I get. Everyone gets to have fun with the tether. I thoroughly enjoy Monastery. Oh, my controller like crapped out for a second there. That was scary. I think my favorite is Weeping City though. I thoroughly enjoy Weeping City of Mach. And also freaking Ozma's sound effects are just amazing to listen to. That sounds really weird to say, but it is. Speaking of sound, you know what I really want? I want the Shadowbringers theme. Like, I would be so happy if they released the full Shadowbringers theme, like, prior to launch. That would be amazing. Like, the thing that plays during the trailer. Like, Soken, please, like, just do it. You know you want to. I think if I met Yoshida or Soken, I would probably have like the hardest time keeping my shit together. I would like freak out. And it'd be really awkward too, because I don't know how much English they know, and I certainly do not know enough Japanese. And they'd be like, who the hell is this guy? But yeah, so much respect and affirmation for both of those men. Man, yeah, I need that Shadowbringers theme in my life right now. Like, when the full game comes out, like, I think you can just turn off like all the sound effects and everything, and you can get the theme that way. I think it might work that way. But that's still too far away, man. I need it right now. Just give me that. Like, I've actually been listening to the new Aladdin soundtrack. I actually bought that one. It's like the first time I bought a CD in a long time, but I bought the Aladdin soundtrack. That's a lot of fun, the new one that came out. Also, a funny thing, I said I was going to watch that last week. I did. I enjoyed it. It was an alright movie. Wasn't fantastic, but I still enjoyed it. And then when I got home, and then the following day, they're like, oh yeah, here's the magic carpet freaking mount. I'm like, oh, well that's funny. I already have these. Look at that. I already have that too. Alright, look, we made it past freaking Thunder God, so just one more to go. What job am I planning on maining? Dancer. Totally, 100%. I think I said it like twice. In both of the videos where I was like ranking my favorite jobs, I think I said in both of them, like, if Dancer comes out, it's gonna be my new main. So yeah, Dancer. I'm still probably gonna play healers a lot. I mean, I knew I was gonna be excited about Dancer, but actually the job that surprised me the most, that I'm actually excited for, that isn't the easy answer of Dancer, is actually Machinist. Because Machinist looks like it's gonna be so much more fun. Because they basically took all the stuff I hate about Machinist now, and they just got rid of it. And I love which that might upset some of the current Machinists who really like the job, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to Machinist. It did, didn't it? It took a while for Stormblood's OST to come out. And the thing is, because of how, you know, you get new music per patches, there's like several different soundtracks that that come with the expansion. Like Journeys, I believe, is coming out, or has come out. I don't actually know, but that's the most recent one, and that has a lot of music from like, I think like 4.3 onwards is what Journeys has. Yeah, man, I'm super pumped for Machinist. Machinist looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I like my Bard, but I'm not actually that excited for Bard because it's actually really similar to how it is already. So, and that's how it is with several different jobs. And it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I'm not excited for Bard because I already know how Bard's going to play when it comes out in Shadowbringers. But I am excited for Machinist a lot. That's my second excited choice, I guess, is Machinist, and not the easy choice of just Dancer. I'm not actually sure what we're waiting for. I guess we're waiting for a healer for A, so we're just gonna kind of hang out, I guess. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, the thing about it that I didn't like about Machinist wasn't actually the fact that it was like kind of complex to play, because there's a lot of certain sequence of buttons you kind of need to press in a certain order, which can get kind of confusing as you go along. The part I hated about Machinist was the feeling of losing stuff, because you know it's like, oh, you overheat but you lose your gas barrel for 10 seconds. It's like, oh, you can make your turret blow up but then you lose it for 30 seconds. I just didn't like that, and they fixed both those things. They fixed also everything I didn't like about Machinist. They basically fixed. They fixed Wildfire, so now it's like, oh, well, you just need to make sure you hit the proper amount of weapon skills and it does the max damage. Now you're not trying to stuff like freaking 70% of your rotation into this 10-second window. It's just make sure you hit your 4 weapon skills and you're good to go. And then it's like they got rid of the proc system for combos and ammo system, so you don't have to worry about freaking spamming split shot 4 times in a row without ammo trying to get your slug shot and it's just not working out. So that's really good. They also made it so that now once you've reached a high enough level, you just always have the heated combo for your main combo, which is awesome because those animations are cool as heck. So yeah, really excited about Machinist. Single target foul, yeah, single target foul, and also there's a single target Gurren for Samurai as well, and a lot of jobs actually got that. There's a lot of jobs where it's like, well, there's a single target version of this, or there's an AoE targeted verse, but now you have 2 versions, one for single target, one for AoE. Like, I think Bards are getting an AoE Sidewinder type thing now. So, I mean, that's nice. Honestly, didn't think they needed to like give a single target foul or a single target Gurren or anything like that, because I think it just did enough damage already. But I mean, it's like, all right, sure, why not? You can do more damage in a single target situation. Yes, that is another big change about Black Mage that I really like, is not having to just spam transpose all the time. That's going to be really good for Black Mage, for dungeon pulls especially. Not having to freaking transpose all the time just to keep your Enochian up. That's going to be really good for Black Mage. I'm really happy about that change. The thing about Black Mage, it's probably the job that didn't change at all. Like in terms of like the job, it's exactly the same. Like even Bard got a couple changes. I feel like Black Mage stayed exactly the same. They just got some extra stuff and some quality of life stuff, which is fine. Because I know a lot of people really like how Black Mage is right now, so it's like, don't change it, right? Hey, we're finally pulling. I didn't even notice we got the healer. I was kind of just in autopilot mode right there. I was just kind of talking. It's like, oh, hey, well, look, there's a timer. I'm just going to go into my opener now. Yeah, Dragoon didn't change that much. I mean, you got better potencies. They got rid of Impulse Drive, which I thought was kind of funny. Which, I didn't actually think about it until I read that change. I'm like, yeah, huh. All of the Disciple Wars that have combos, that have multiple combos, they just combo off the same combo starter ability or weapon skill. But Dragoon is just the only unique one that just has 2 separate combos altogether. But now, yeah, your chaos thrust combo now just combos off of 2 true thrust. And it's like, you figured that would be a change they would have done in Stormblood, since Stormblood was all about getting rid of ability bloat and all that. But yeah, I didn't even notice that was a thing that Dragoon had until it was blatantly in my face, like, oh yeah, huh, Impulse Drive doesn't need to be there. I'm not gonna get my Refulgent Arrow, am I? I want my Refulgent Arrow, please. Look, nobody's gonna miss spamming freaking Impulse Drive, alright? No one's gonna miss spamming Impulse Drive before level 26. I hated that. I've leveled Lancer / Dragoon a lot. Because, I mean, before they changed the role action system, I had to level it to get Blood for so many other jobs. So I was always leveling Dragoon. Or, I guess, Lancer. And I never frickin' liked spamming Impulse Drive for the extra, like, what, 10 potency it was, over just using Vorpal, or True Thrust Vorpal thrust. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of that. It seems like, I didn't actually, like, catch the whole gist, but it looks like they're changing it so that, you know, job quests are based on roles, instead of, like, each job getting their own individual quest. Which, I mean, that's less effort and development and writing that they have to account for, but at the same time, that just kind of sucks, because I actually really enjoy some of those job quests. And now they're just kind of gonna be gone. Alright, which side are you slashing? Also really hope that Thancred and Y'shtola are kind of more at the forefront of the story. Since they seem to be getting a lot of like art and cover and a lot of the promotional material. I'm really hoping that that's the case. Also, A's dead. Alliance A's just dead. So that's fun. Yeah, I'm really hoping for that. Get some more Ai Kayano. Get some more Yuji Nakamura. All the people who play in English are probably thinking that I'm just the biggest weeb. And you are correct, I am. Yeah, I mean, I love Y'shtola and Thancred. I mean, the fact that they're played by veteran voice actors that I already know is always a plus. Also, I just realized I'm not actually attacking this thing. I was looking at it, someone texted me, so I was looking at it, and I look up, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's something you're supposed to be attacking right now, and then it was already dead before I touched my controller. But yeah, I really like Y'shtola and Thancred as characters, but the problem is we just haven't had enough time with them to really get super attached to them, so I'm really hoping this time we do. Especially Y'shtola, since she was pretty much taken out of Stormblood's story altogether. You know, it's funny, actually, I saw this thing about Ai Kayano the other day, where they were, like, making fun of, like, her and Yoshisugu Matsuoka. And I was like, oh yeah, huh, those two really play a lot of roles together, don't they? I was like, oh, that's fun. And it's funny because Ai Kayano and Yoshisuga Matsuoka are both in Octopath Traveler, and I've been playing that lately. Which I need to get back into actually like making videos for that. Octopath Traveler, by the way, if you don't have a Switch, coming to PC on the 7th, I believe. So this Friday. So if you're looking forward to that game, you'll actually finally be able to play it. I was a sucker and I bought a Switch literally just to play it. And literally as I started playing it, they announced it like a couple days later. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, it's coming to PC. So, you know, I guess it can't hurt to ever have a Switch, right? It's over here. I'm not gonna make it. I made it. Oh yeah, look at this. This half dozen of us. We're part of the We Made It crew. Yo, there's not enough people doing these. I'm scared. Alright, he's got it. I'm trying not to hit anybody with this. I can't wait for the story as well. Do I have the thingy? No, I don't. It's the other person. It's this Dragoon over here. Well, actually, that was a warrior. You know, it's funny. While we were still kind of on the topic of Ai Kayano and Yoshisuke Masayoka, I watched like this really short clip of the new Sword Art Online, and I have not paid attention to Sword Art Online in a long time. The story was just no good. Yeah, I watched this clip and it had Ai Kayano's character in it, and her voice is like the same voice she does for Yashtola, which I find very amusing in that particular show. But yeah, man, Sword Art Online. Man, I remember back when I actually read the original like web novel. And I remember thinking to myself, you know what? This is a really cool premise / concept, executed not very well at all. And then the anime came out, and I was like, oh man, there's some really good music in here. But then I paid attention to the story. It's like, you know what? This is a very good premise with not very good writing again. So I don't know. I just kind of gave up on Sword Art Online. I know a lot of people really like it. The vast amount of people with the name Kirito / Asuna is astounding in this game in particular. But not really for me. Well, it's probably because, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think if how long the other bosses in the other raids are. It might just feel that way because there's like 2 phases to the boss, and then there's this really long like middle phase where you're just kind of waiting around for a long time. So that might contribute to it a lot as well. How long it feels to take out this last boss. I mean. Oh hey, look, I'm tanking. That's fun. Not. Oh man, I love playing Bard, so I don't have to deal with this nonsense. When I steal aggro on like Samurai, it's like I have to wait to get hit first, and then I have to waste my my open eyes buff. So I'm not liking this. And then usually by that time I'm usually dead, or the tank actually like takes it back. You see, the thing about Sword Art Online, I really liked the premise of the original arc, but it was just over way too quick, and there's so many good things about that premise that just didn't get touched on. So yeah, I don't know. Wow, look at these rolls on things that I don't really care about. I don't need this, do I? No, I don't. I don't need this either. Hi, Games! Is that supposed to be me? Is it because my name's Baka Games? Funny thing about the name Baka Games, the reason why it's Baka Games is because this channel was originally gonna be like a joint effort between me and like my best friend, and then he like bailed like after like 2 videos, and then it just became my channel, and then I just never changed it, and now people are much more familiar with the name Baka Games, so I'm just kind of stuck with it. Yeah. I mean, once you watch a while, you'll catch on that I go by the name Tsuki because that was the nickname that people from this game gave me. But yeah. Baka Games, here to stay. Alright, we finished this. I should give this to somebody. I'm gonna give it to the Dark Knight. He did pretty good. I'm just kind of waiting for these rolls to go out, and then I'll probably hang out, and we'll end the stream in a little bit. Oh, are you talking about Mother Rosario, right? From Sword Art Online? Yeah, I read up to that point. Like, I actually read a lot of the light novel series, thinking that, you know what, maybe it'll get better. But yeah. it really didn't get very much better. But yeah, I stopped after Mother Rosario because that was all that was translated at the time. You're just gonna call me Baka from now on? That's fine, you can. That's totally cool. Hey, look, we got the card and the minion, I believe. I don't have the minion yet. Well, I mean, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to roll on it if I didn't. Silly little Tsuki. Baka Tsuki. I considered changing my name to Baka Tsuki, but that's also the name of, like, a light novel translating group back in the day. I don't know if they actually do anymore, since a lot of light novels have kind of been picked up by like official sources and have been licensed, so they kind of don't do anything anymore, I don't think. But yeah, that's the reason why that never happened. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for a few minutes and end the stream a bit. So yeah, that was the first stream. We still got a few minutes. I'm gonna click off this for a little bit. Yeah. Awesome. Oh wait, hold on. I hit my chat by accident. I got all my hotbars from your channel minus crafters and gatherers, wink wink. Man, I mean, you could take a look at my crafter and gatherer hotbars. I think my crafter hotbars are like the same on everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I don't really craft enough to really like make these hotbars public. Legend of the Shield Hero is a good read. I like the anime also, even though it's not finished. Yeah, I've been watching that, and I got to a point where it's like, oh yeah, the anime stopped. So I actually did. I bought all of the light novels off Amazon for Legend of the Shield Hero, and I started reading it. I was just thinking to myself, holy crap, Naofumi is even more of an asshole in the books, and he was already an asshole in the anime. So I was like, dang, so since it's in first person and you can like hear more of his like inner dialogue and thoughts, I'm like, yeah, man, he is an asshole. You survived your first stream and no one died. No one died that I was responsible for anyway. There's a ton of people died. We wiped like 3 or 4 times in that raid. Thanks for the great stream. Yeah, you're welcome. I had a lot of fun too. Also, quickly before I forget actually, just another big thanks to Ellis, to Eddie, Ellis like 3-4 times actually. Wow, Ellis, you're just throwing money at me, man. Zombie, and also Salad Spoon for the super chats / donations. I know I thanked you guys when you actually did those, but thank you guys again. You guys didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate the super chats and donations. Yeah, that's great. It's a great way to kind of kick off our first streaming journey, I guess. That wasn't awkward at all. Also, do you have your Gatherer's Gear for Shadowbringers? No, I do not. I do not have my Crafters or Gatherer's Gear. But yeah, if you look, it's not that hard to find experienced crafters / gatherers who know what they're talking about, because it totally is not something that I have enough experience to really give any proper advice on. Give myself something good. Well, most of this money will go back into the stream, so or I guess the channel, not just the stream. So yeah, I don't know. Just about most of the money that I've been making off of YouTube goes back into YouTube. I think I said that earlier in the stream already, but yeah. So what has that bought? I mean, it bought me this new PC, which is freaking awesome. Good night, Matt. Got a new monitor as well. Well, this microphone came from my mom from Christmas, but I got the little mic arm stand thing. Yeah, so a lot of that money goes back into the channel, so it's really cool. Yeah, see you next stream. I'm not sure when that's gonna be, but yeah, see you next time. I think this is the first time I'll actually say this, but if you're interested in catching the next stream, since I don't actually have a stream schedule, it might actually be a good idea to actually hit the bell icon. I know I like never tell anybody to subscribe or to like or to hit the bell icon or anything like that, because it's like, you guys, you hear that everywhere, right? Like everyone always says that. You guys know if you like something, you hit the like button. If you want to see more, you subscribe. If you have questions or anything, feedback or anything you want to say, you comment. You don't need me to tell you that, but this is the first time we'll actually say it's probably a good idea to actually hit the bell icon, because I believe it'll notify you if I start live streaming if you have that set up, the bell icon, I mean. So yeah, since I don't actually have like a stream schedule or anything, might be a good idea to do that if you want to catch more streams in the future. Alright, let's see. I already did my MGP. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys all again for coming out for the stream. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a real pleasure having you guys here. We finally did our first stream, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the next one. It was a lot of fun. It was basically just like me doing a normal commentary long play, except I actually had people to talk to this time. I am working on a couple of videos right now that are Final Fantasy XIV related, so expect those soon, hopefully. And yeah, I gotta get going because I need to go get ready and make dinner, and then I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you guys all again for coming out. Thank you for those people who donated / super chatted. That was awesome of you guys. You didn't have to do that, but I definitely appreciate you guys supporting me in that way. So thank you for coming out. Yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in another video / next stream. Thank you guys. If you missed the stream, Alex said you missed it. Don't worry, it will be published on the channel once it's done processing, so you can catch it and just kind of watch it like any other video. So yeah, that'll be a thing. So thank you guys all for coming out. See you guys in another video / stream. Sayonara. Bye bye.